hold on. Just watch what's going to happen. You literally could take 2 ticks of risk right here. You know where your stop is at 1850, right? Enter at 18 or 1775. That's 3 ticks worth of risk. And let's see what happens.
Do we have a confirmed diversion?
Yeah, right here. This black candle broke this candle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this was high, and then this was lower. Guess what? You got a double top. As we make a double top, what's this doing? It's going lower. So we entered at what? What was it? 1775, right? Was our entry with a 1850 stop. We had 3 ticks worth of risk. Could we get 2 points? Okay, well, let's see if it comes down here. I'll take it. Look, what happens right now? We're in a reverse waterfall, right? 1, 2, 3, nice reversal candle. Does it break lower? And watch what will happen if we break lower. Because then you create a mini M pattern.
Man, your observation skills in the top A.
So look, we just broke below, right? Guess what? You're up a tick right now. Actually, you're up 2 ticks. Guess what? You don't like it? Take 2 ticks. I'm just saying, right? It's one of those things that it's slow, it's late. This is what the VIX is like when it's 14. Okay? When the VIX is at 14, and this is why I'm looking for 1 point. I'm not trying to get 2 points on something. It'll take 2 hours, right?
Man, I'm shocked how this small diversion has worked.
Look at that.
You got like 4 ticks?
Yeah, dude, we're 16. Dude, we're what? No, dude, 1 more tick and it'll be 16. Remember, 1775. We just got 2 points.
It's amazing.
Remember, 17. Look, this is what I'm trying to teach you, right? That was the best risk reward. You only had to risk 3 ticks. But this was telling us, right? And guess what? You got 2 points off 3 ticks of risk.
Wow.
Now, this was that perfect scenario, right? Like that little baby divergence with price action. We're long in the tooth, all these little things. But does this turn into 10 points, 20, 30? Who knows? We wake up tomorrow, we're at 3,700. You're like 3 ticks for 100 points. But guess what? I'm not looking for 100 points, right? Give me my 1 or 2 points and move on. And that's what's hard. You gotta be okay with that.
I mean, if it's all you just multiply, that's it. If the system and skills work, I mean, you just get the five contract. It doesn't matter.
Hey, look, you saw me and you heard me walk you through everything I saw. I have a saying, see the trade, say the trade, place the trade, right? I saw it. I kind of go, okay, hey, but guess what? Look at, and this is the most important thing, right? Was this kept you out of the bad trade because it never broke. It never confirmed that divergence. But guess what? When this thing broke, it confirmed it. And guess what that was? The kickback. And guess where it stopped? Body and wick,
That
right? But
that's the beauty of combination of your systems, you know, diversion and waterfall, because it's all tied together.
yeah, this is why I told you when we first started this teaching, right? Learn the waterfall. It's probably the most important thing because it ties in with everything we're doing. The waterfall kept you out of this fake divergence because it never confirmed it. The waterfall confirmed that baby divergence when this black candle broke the previous candle, right? The first one in 10 candles. Then this was the kickback. We knew where our risk was. We knew if we entered here, our stop was one tick above that high. We made a double top, but we never broke it. You never got stopped out. And then guess what? Once we had the kickback in the reverse waterfall, guess what? Price broke and we've been down ever since.
That's a gold. That's a gold. You just, you know, you need to you need to like efforts and time and you know, practice. But I see that the strategy is work. You know, all these little details is phenomenal. How you notice this little diversion? This is like, I don't know. I wouldn't even see that. I don't know. Look at this. I mean,
But
look at this.
but
It
do
just
you see it now? Do you see it now?
I mean, I see it in stochastic, you know. I see the little one. That's what's happened when you send me the screenshot. I'm like, man, how that guy see this? I mean, how it's even can work? It's just a little it's not like, you know, big swing diversion.
Yeah. But guess what? You now see it. You now know what to look for.
Looks like tomorrow is gonna be big gap up.
If I told you, if I told you in a year, do you think you're still going to have a hard time seeing this if you look at for these every day? They'll come, dude. They'll come left and right.
No, that's why it's really valuable for me right now, because since now I can I'm gonna be noticing them, you know, even small one, because I want to pay attention when it's happened, and maybe not trade them, but at least observe them.
That's all I want you to do. And you said it. Observe them. Now think about it, right? So when there's no fib trade, we now have our divergence trade. Now we start to draw our fibs. Hey, let's draw the fibs, right? Let's wait for that trade. Where divergence is over with, more than likely. So now I'm going to start drawing fibs from this low to this high and see what happens. Does it match up? All this is no longer valid because we made new highs. So I delete all that crap and I move on. But my point is there's always a trade. It's either a divergence or a pullback.
Jason, would you measure from this low or from this?
So I would not do this because of the divergence, right? If we roll over, that divergence could lead to something bigger. I would maybe go from this low all the way up to this high, because it would take us right to about here would be our 68, where I'd go, okay, hey, I think we could get a quick little bounce. And look at that. I don't even need fibs anymore. Did I call that one to the tick, right? So yeah, and look, grab your fib extension tool, Yuri. Grab your fib extension and go from here to here down. And guess what? Magically, the 200 will match up exactly with the 61 or the 70 again. Right? It's right there. So guess what? Your trade zone, now you got multiple things going on there.
And the bigger picture, we don't have a big diversion, so that's mean maybe it's not gonna pull back deep, right?
Not necessarily. It could. Now, if I want to go bigger, I might go all the way to this low, all the way up here, right? Or go to this low, right? Up here. Because this might turn into a bigger pullback eventually.
Yeah, like for me, but the only thing it's not scares me because we need such a low movement, because it's really
Here. I'm sorry, I cut you off. If I was to do one, I would drive from here all the way up here.
Why from here? Why?
Draw it. Draw it. I'll show you why. Just draw it.
From here?
Yeah. Well, I was thinking this might match up with this, right? The 70 would match up with this, which is a high volume node.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Remember, and then that move, but it still might. Remember, this now might come up into here, which is maybe this low volume node, right? Or clean up this. Maybe price will come back and clean up this market profile, shade that in so it looks more rounded, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, these are things as you start to watch a market profile that I try and teach people to look in a different way of this is needs to get repaired. How is it so perfect, right? Because price will retrace and clean it up. It might take a couple hours.
Jason, thank you so much. I mean, you've been so long with me today, for your time, but I learned a lot today. So I just need to do the notes and start observing. Just forget about trading. Just I need to maybe just practice for more like fun with the sim. You know, because I where is this? Yeah. The cool thing I can
Yeah, use a simulated account.
yeah.
But hey, I mean, you can also just do them in your head. Just watch price, right? Like, look at this real quick. Double top, right? Clean that chart up real quick. Take everything off.
Let's see.